Hello Aries, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your June Summer Lovin' reading. June of 2018. Summer. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you who are like my beautiful angels. There are such a wonderful group of you that have been a great change in my life. I just want to give a many wisdom of the Oracle deck. Nope, I'm being guided not. Okay, I am being moved over to the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. I just allow Spirit to guide me. We all come into this path called life, and new paths continually open up to us. My goal here is to make sure that I help for you to understand the best path ahead for you through Spirit. I just translate the messages. I don't remember much of what I even say during videos, but I do know that from those of you who have written and come to me for personal readings, that this gift has truly been a blessing, not only to everyone else, but also to myself. So I am very grateful and thankful for that. All right, Aries. So the energies I'm pulling for this particular reading, which, you know, may or may not be yours, whatever it is, I honestly never knock on this, hear bad results, messages, anything. I have heard positivity for 2 years now. Again, thank you for those of you who have liked and subscribed. I want to say a prayer for the 1 or 2 or 3 people that do give a thumbs down. When I see people or feel energies from those people, I automatically give a prayer to those people. I've very rarely had a negative type message, other than people who are angry because they don't want to recognize their soul at all. So, you know, I pray over people and say, every time you go to do something, ask yourself, what is the truth behind why I gave a thumbs down instead of maybe some positive encouragement? You know, how, if I were that person, would I look at things from their viewpoint? And I think whatever we're going through, and I don't know who recognizes these energies or not, but whatever it is that we are experiencing, we are all kind of getting the same messages and very similar perspectives than I think we did in previous years. Now, I just turned 50, so I've been paying attention to this type of information since I was in a tragic situation as a 6-year-old. So I see things very clearly, but I also help for others to start to see and hear and know the right decisions for themselves. So sorry I just talked for so long. I normally don't do that, but I felt as though those messages were important and that everyone knows that I do just care so very much. And that's why I will sit down on a Sunday evening and I will write back 300 comments at a time. All right, so the card representing you guys in the center of, I'm going to do a Celtic spread. We're starting out, and I'm sorry if my camera lags. My son's friend told me to get a better camera. I'm also living way out in the country, therefore I'm not sure how good my internet is, but I'm going to make some phone calls and see if I can change that. So you guys are starting out with the 2 of Cups. I'm sitting here just talking and talking, and the 2 of Cups has just jumped right out, which is, you know, I am not a big talker of soulmate connections. I truly believe it's about picking your best friend here on earth to grow old with and all that fun stuff. But, you know, yeah. What someone thought was a karmic connection, what someone thought was meant to be, I think you guys are beginning to see that it's just not. But what is super cool is the 8 of Coins. Because the 8 of Coins is when we think we know a lot about a situation, circumstance, or our own way of thinking. We are learning more through connections with others, especially the ones that do not work out. Because humans always want what they can't have or what doesn't work out. So in your Aries foundation position, we have got the Two of Pentacles. So in your foundation, some of you, not all of you, are pretty darn content where you're at. You've got some sort of fun connection, but I think you're understanding that that connection will not be a long-term connection. In the past, you had the Strength card energies. And now in the next few weeks from watching the video in June 2018, Spirit is saying you're going to be saying to yourself, you know, I guess I'm going to have to do what I'm going to have to do to this wonderful connection, and probably are contemplating moving forward. But in your actions position, you have the ability to decide which path in love is the right one for you. So I feel like in the next 2-3 weeks, you guys are going to start, I should say the first 2-3 weeks of June 2018, you guys are going to see that a path in love may not be the one that you thought you wanted. Spirit's saying it is about coming together with others in order to shine within our own soul, to learn from communications and to not have them long term at times. So in your in your hopes and fears position, you guys may be looking, well, have the energies of the Page of Pentacles, looking back and trying to make strength about the Two of Cups, when Spirit's trying to say this is more about a 6. This is more about really just enjoying the path itself and not trying to bring it into any particular direction. Yeah. So in your outcome position, here you guys are with the Emperor energies, getting clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused about, yes, this has been a fun connection, but I'm going to work on some other things here. I'm going to continue to manifest new beginnings, new opportunities, new goals for myself. Whether they come into my path or not, I know that they are not the path for me, that they don't offer what I already have, and that's okay, Aries, because blessings are coming your way that Spirit wants you to recognize when it comes to a new karmic beginning. Also for others, you know, if you're younger on your spiritual walk, and you know, everybody climbs it. You know, we all start out as beautiful babies straight from heaven, and we end up sitting in the pews of a church praying for how the ending will come, right? So the Sun energy is definitely here for you. Don't let someone knock you off where you're at with your success in some way. An ending needs to take place for whoever's energies these are that I'm pulling. If this is your reading, thank you for those of you who have told me, yes, that's my reading. Also, if there's more information you need, you can email me at my email address, josiek42@gmail.com, and the prices are listed below. So in the other person that you guys are contemplating, thinking about, and this could even reflect inside of yourself, there is a teeny tiny offer of love. So they're seeing, you're looking at it, some of you, not all of you, as a soulmate connection that ended. And they're looking at it as, yeah, I just did that. They're looking at it as, okay, it's just a teeny tiny, nice, kind word. It never went anywhere. So that person is saying, should I be regretting my connection with this person? With the Five of Cups. In their mental aspects position, they are they're feeling some harsh energy. They almost want to have some harsh words. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. In their foundation, they have been down a very long and passionate, exciting path, but yet, yeah, they're learning from you guys. They're being reborn from their connection to you. That was great. In their past, they were comfortable where they were at. Though they were contemplating moving ahead, I don't think they ever intended to. Yes, in the next few weeks, the reason you guys will be thinking about how do I bring an end to this connection, I I got to do what I got to do, this person starts going back into passion again. It's almost like an Aries soulmate energy, where yes, it's very passionate, but it leaves you completely questioning the situation because it's not about the other person, it's about us, right? So they have control over deciding, am I going to be like this little guy down here with the Four of Pentacles? Am I going to hide out and not deal with the situation? Spirit's saying, well, you know, this person is a good person. This person has got his or her stuff together. This person is very caring, loving, giving. But, you know, they only stick around for so long is a message I just heard. And I've never gotten that from that card. So in your hope, or in their hopes and fears, they're hoping to party and have a good time and have a lot of passion because they put a lot of some sort of energy, or they think they have, into their connection with you. But when it comes to love, the reason you guys are becoming like the Emperor by the end of June is you guys get more clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused. And that crow represents, I will live strong no matter what happens in this situation, because you're going to recognize that this person's like, love? Where the heck did love come into this? Yeah, I got something on the bottom of my shoe here. I'll get back to you. So that's where this person's at. I feel also, well, I'm going to go ahead and get into your personal energies, and we'll see what messages Spirit wants to bring about making, look at this on the bottom of the deck, the Two of Swords, making a difficult choice. Now, for some of you, I'm feeling like this is a difficult choice of, should I stay single? What is on offer to me? Or is this just fantasy? Yeah, this is, you guys are learning something from someone. It was a karmic type connection that you're going to have the choice to recognize that the cycle has come to a conclusion and what it is you guys want to do next. So, you know, for those of you who have written me and told me, you know, well, I'm in a partnership and this person's coming in and they're tempting me, but I have a beautiful surrounding and I'm really working on some other stuff right now that's going to open up and offer me great things, or I have opened up to so many new people or new family members, and now I am karmically in a position where I know what the choice that for me is right to do. So I'm going to bring this closure here by the end of June. Some of you, not all of you. Again, I'm at josiek42@gmail.com. So in the center of your spread, you've got the Two of Cups. This is a circle spread, and I'm using the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Two of Cups again. So some of you are very much in a very happy, joyful, contented situation. And then I feel, and I think I talked about this before, some sort of travel was set up and then something didn't work out. And now it's like finding that, I've been hearing a lot too, and confirmation from others. Home is the best place for us at this time, with family and the coming together of karmic things that were meant to be, and giving thanks to those things that we already have. Bringing closure to cycles of maybe leaving and going down a long and difficult path, leaving and going somewhere else. Because in your thoughts, Aries, here you are. With the adventure card, I want to go on an adventure with someone that I care deeply about. And in your relationship sector, it is about looking at your path as though it's for the very first time in the third month, because you are now starting to understand what needed to burn down in order for new growth to happen in your life. So what needed to fall away when it came to your thoughts, because for someone, your thoughts led you in an incorrect direction. Somehow you found your way back to center by the next 2-3 weeks, and you will have the shaman energies to be able to manifest either a current connection or a new connection. But I don't feel there's an old connection here. Hope that made sense. So in your actions position, we've got rivalry. Spirit's trying to offer you harmony, and they're saying try to maintain with the Seven of Wands energies. Recognize you don't have to fight a fight. You can just say, I'm going to be harmonious through the next month, and I'm just going to let everything wash off my shoulders. I'm going to let go in my emotional aspects position of discord, of heartache, of incorrect paths I may have taken. Subconsciously, you guys are going to understand a message or receive a message. Hold on. I feel like an opportunity that starts out like a small offer that you don't think much about, but I feel like this is karmic. Something will have potential subconsciously, and it is having to do with harmony in your own path and maybe sharing that harmony and balance and what you've learned with others so that you can manifest a very spiritual path that's going to help for you to heal from old rivalries and discord, old heartache energy. So in your actions, practical, day-to-day matters position, it's about getting balanced when it comes to finances for sure this month. It's about maintaining balance and not doing too many things at one time. You know, you can manifest great things by sitting quietly in a space of your own and listening to soft music and writing down what you're hearing from Spirit as you ask questions. In your inner strengths position, Spirit is giving you the 10 of Wands to have the strength to lay down a battle that no longer serves you. Okay, it's not about force with rivalry. It's about coming together and having harmony and recognizing the potential. As you plant a new beginning in the path you're in now, after some sort of issues and circumstances, you are healing heartache. I keep hearing that if somebody's been like, gosh, I can't heal. Well, this month you're going to be able to heal if you can start new things. As you can look at your path like this. Something burnt down and now new things are going to be born. Lots of new things. But Spirit's trying to bring in a potential new direction for you here. So in the first week and a half or 2 weeks from watching the video with the 8 of Swords energies, this is about I feel stuck. It is a figment of your imagination, is what the 8 of Swords represents. So it's time to recognize that you can take your mind, body, and soul and move it into whatever direction you so choose. We have that freedom here on earth. So they're saying, in the meantime, hope, wish, and pray on a star to Spirit about what it is you want to make come true at this time when it comes to an adventure. They're opening up the world portal for you and saying, do you want to step into this world portal over here where there is, you know, always maybe a lot of passion but indecision and not ever knowing? Do you want to step in the passion of something very of the snake that will eventually, they're very seductive, but they will eventually devour you? Or in this path over here, and of course this is metaphorically, please don't write me about that, there is a sun path here. So it's about starting something in a very happy, fulfilling way in your path. That, of course, is only going to grow into bigger, better, and more. So in the first week and a half or 2, it's about developing a solid foundation, using the magician energies, all of your knowledge and experience to manifest movement. What is it you want to give your heart to at this time? Let go of the disillusion that everything's going to always come to a peaceful resolution, because now is a time for you to stand strong in your ARIES. When it comes to the goals you're setting, here you are. It's about, yeah, what you are illuminating in your life path is going to bring you a new path full of reward. Remember that the actions that you take will affect those around you as you step into a new path, but you also need to remain focused on what you are dedicated to. So something will happen quickly at the, wow, could be as soon as the next 2-3 days or weeks, depending on where you guys are in this path, because everybody's charts are different. In the next 2 to 3 days or weeks, we've got just Spirit saying it's time to ground yourself. It's time to work with the shaman energies. It's time to realize what needs to burn away, or what did burn away for a reason because of Spirit, and now to look for a new idea, a new opportunity, something that has great potential to go on an adventure, to, you know, share what it is you're creating and manifesting in your life, even if it's just opening your heart, and that is going to help bring you great health. It could bring you not great health if you continue to sit in energies of regret. So Spirit's saying face those fears of sadness and regret, because what's been done and gone is done and gone for a reason. It taught you, and now there's 2 beautiful cups, all beautifully decorated with those flowers. You can step over those stones of fear and allow Spirit to guide you into a new direction with great hope. Take some time to think in the next 2-3 weeks and replace discontentment tied to someone who has ulterior motives. You're going to get to the truth of a situation, and Spirit's saying just quietly step into the path of success, because that's where they're trying to lead you, especially when it comes to an air sign older than you maybe, or just an older air sign, 40s, 50s, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. There's something very traditional about them. Maybe they're trying to find solace. So continue to create something that maybe some of you own a business. There's going to be financial gain in the next 2 to 3 weeks coming from maybe a father figure. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. They're saying sacrifice the delusion and the suffering and follow your spirituality. And here you are with the shaman energies in the next 2-3 weeks, manifesting a new beginning, finding harmony and balance in your life. So by the next 4 or 5 weeks, we have someone coming in who's maybe been taking their time. So maybe by the end of June, someone comes in and wants to maybe offer money, or they're going to acknowledge that you are enjoying an abundance of money yourself. And as this person comes in, you guys are going to be able to abandon that connection. That's where the cycle you're going to recognize needs to be completed, and you can bring closure and abandon that path with contentment, happiness. Don't worry about finances. Spirit has your back. As you are handling your personal situation in the best, highest way, Spirit's saying the gift will come in the form of financial security. You will be shining like the sun if you'll just listen to, with the Queen of Cups energies, your intuition. Yeah, there's opposition energies here when it comes to nostalgia. And they're saying it's time for a new path. For some of you, the person you're thinking of is connected to a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So to clarify, I'm going to bring in the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless... Woo! Please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Aries with clearly defined messages regarding the current circle spread before us. Spiritual guidance, please, for the month of June 2018. Summer Lovin. Soulmates for Aries. Yeah. Some of you have learned a lesson in self-worth when it comes to what you thought was a harmonious connection that left you off balance. In your thoughts, you wanted to, or someone wants to go on an adventure. Someone may come in the next couple weeks or a couple days that wants to go on an adventure and spoil you. But some of you are not in a position by which you feel secure with that energy, that human being. So in your relationship sector, it's about looking at what was burnt down in the past, what brought in long and difficult energies. Subconsciously, you may see this new beginning as a potential, could be with a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. In your relationship sector, the sun is shining bright, and while it is, Spirit saying, recognize any old patterns, any old cycles that have brought you to a burnt up path before. To recognize them so you can stop them in their tracks and do something completely different this time, now that you have the self-worth energies around you. Creatively, you have the shaman energies to manifest whatever it is you so choose. And Spirit's saying, manifest a strong and beautiful you. Set goals for new paths ahead that are going to open up karmically for you, and you are going to shine and receive a lot of recognition and attention. But you cannot do that if you have a negative energy in your path with you. So in your actions position, it's about putting down the wands of rivalry and focusing on your individuality, your self-worth. What do you have to offer the world that Spirit is going to make sure you receive tons of recognition about? What does your heart cry out to help with? What charity could you give to? What can you create and share with the family or give to church kids for preschool or Sunday school? In your emotional aspects position, we had heartache. And now what's it say? Success. By the next 4 or 5 weeks, those of you who are listening to the messages in this video or who are writing down what you're hearing, asking yourself, why did I write this down? What have I learned about myself when it comes to this? Who am I now because I've learned from that? And who am I going to be now as a newer, better, more spiritually educated soul? So in your subconscious, we have something that has potential, but you guys are trying to figure out whereby which it is that you truly belong when it comes to harmony. You are being reborn with more self-worth energies, and a lot of you are in harmonious connections already. Some of you may be with a friend that you don't even know, or with your partner, and not recognize that you are meant to be where you're at. So, yeah. Fluctuation. It seems like for some of you, not all of you, with the High Priestess of Air, she's going to help to use her sword to cut away from the things that no longer fulfill you, to help you with those shaman energies. Sometimes we try to manifest someone who's very attractive and beautiful on the outside, but may not be so much on the inside. And for some of you in your practical day-to-day matters position, that's what's causing you to feel imbalanced, off balance. So the Queen of Air is here to help you, or the High Priestess of Air, sorry, is here to help you to cut away from those things so you can stand strong with your self-worth. So in your inner strengths position, Spirit's going to help for you to lay down a battle that's just going nowhere. And the High Priestess of Fire is here because she understands you're very passionate about a few things at this time. And she wants to help to guide you when it comes to the steps you need to take, as you are focusing more on your individuality and letting go of heartache from the past. In the first week and a half or two, release yourself from bondage. As Spirit helps for you guys to bring a conclusion to a situation that maybe at one point felt very fulfilling. They want you to hope, wish, and pray on a star for a new world path. And when you pray on a star for a new world path, you got to know exactly what it is you want, right? So keep it small. I wish for this. And then start taking steps to acknowledge it, to recognize it, to create it. Because that's what's going to ground you. And then an offer is going to come in from either an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Yes. This person you're going to be confused about. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, they're very attractive, but they're definitely, not offering you what you want. So Spirit is leading you to have hope in a different direction. Some of you, not all of you. Because you're happily abandoning something that no longer serves you. And for some of you, not all of you, depending on how high you are in your spiritual education here on earth, it's about taking an oath to yourself. I no longer will allow myself to get caught up in unhealthy energies. In a 3-card summary to my left with the same Wisdom of the House of Night deck by P.C. Cast and Colette Baron Reed, we've got the first week or two about meditation. So again, Spirit's saying, pray about what brings you guys harmony and fulfillment. Draw pictures, whatever it is you have to do as you pray to Spirit, because meditation will manifest. There is a doorway here. Some of you, not all of you, want very badly to go into, but they're blocking it with a cement wall in order to tell you that they're protecting you to walk past that doorway, because someone you are thinking of in the first week or two has deceptive energies. Spirit's saying it is love that will bring you great confidence. Some of you are going to be in denial of your loyalty. It's time to understand, who is it that you are truly loyal to in the first couple weeks from now. You're only seeing the small piece of a big puzzle, and you're going to recognize that in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Or for those of you who don't see it yet, remember the choice is angel who has a white wing and a black wing. Are you going to make a good choice or a bad choice? When someone comes in and doesn't tell you the full story, listen not to what their words are saying, but to their actions. The High Priestess is here to bring you the truth about a situation that may have been very playful. But somewhere along the way, you guys lost your boundaries. So it's time, which has left you off balance, as you can see. Take off the blindfold, get clear with your boundaries. Don't be afraid to use the sword to cut someone out of your path so that you can find balance in your life once again. Spirit's saying take a risk when it comes to a financial path, a creative path that can turn into a financial path, because the High Priestess of Earth is here to guide you when it comes to your soul purpose. Let go. You'll be, yeah. Ooh. The reason you guys have those rivalry energies is a message is going to come in the next 3-4 days or weeks, because everyone's different. And it's going to be very passionate. And you guys could summon it into your path, or you can remain stuck if that's how you feel. The choice is truly up to us. Spirit is suggesting that you, again, go within, work on a project. That project is going to bring you great happiness and fulfillment, whereby which you can move forward ahead financially and independently in yourself. Strong and independent. Not needing anyone to help you to create the success that you are creating for yourself. Yes, so they're saying in the outcome position, by the end of the next 4 or 5 weeks, it's a time to become honest with yourself and others as to what your new vision is looking like in your path ahead that is very karmic. Share that vision and be honest with others about your vision. Be careful what you wish for with the wishing well card energies, because it's being followed by the differences energies, meaning that someone else just does not see this commitment to you and with you in the same way, which therefore has caused energies to become complicated. They're saying you have the strength to deal with any sort of chaos as you remember anything that was similar that transpired in your past. So we're at 33. Real quick, I pulled a card from the Journey of Love deck. Did I read from that? Gifts received. Okay, so some of you, not all of you, are going to be receiving some sort of gifts, communication. And I'm going to close by reading from the book to give credit to Alana Fairchild. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax. Have some fun. Be at peace. Everything is working out just fine. And there's a nice surprise coming your way. Love unexpected as the wind blows softly through the grass and my open heart. So for those of you who are single, there's a karmic connection coming in, but if there's someone blocking the way, Spirit is not going to bring a new good person into your path until you have completely released the energies to the old energy, the old person. All right. I think I'm going to close also, and I don't know why I'm being pulled, but I'm being pulled to the Daily Guidance from Your Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. It's a newer deck, but I just want to, if you're reading today, tell you what the reading is for. It's May 9th. Perfect. It's time for fresh air. So if you guys haven't gotten out and done some of this, now is a perfect time to do so, right? Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend some time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Well, if that's all you got to worry about, then you're doing pretty darn good, right? So let things flow, observe, focus on you, for the month of June. Those who love you will come forward and be worthy of you. And that sounds arrogant, but the truth of the matter is you come first, right? Thank you again for stopping by. If you'd like a personal energy read, I'm available at josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.